Everyone, today we'll discuss about the lockout tagout system. In lockout tagout system, there are so many things which is very important. So first, we'll understand about what is lockout and tagout system. So lockout tagout is the process where the employing specific safety procedures and practices to control related to the hazardous energy sources relating to the service and maintenance of the machinery and equipment. So it is very important wherever you people are working, always you have to follow the lockout tagout systems. There are the tags over there, and on the tags it is clearly written. It is clearly written, like if you are entering with the if you are entering in the containers, tanks, where you have to work with the electrical supplies equipments, like main panel, you have to work on the main panel. So someone wants to monitor that things, so it is very important while entering you have to inform to the other peoples, because you need to follow the lockout tagout systems which is clearly written over there. Only the authorized person can enter and he only have to go to work over there. So it is clearly written on the tags, like do not enter, like do not use that equipment, okay. And unauthorized people, he do not want to go inside and work with the same. So there are different tags over there which you need to confirm first, and the locking systems which you have to inform to the safety people as well as to the other people as well, like the main electrical supervisor, the electrical head, safety supervisor, safety head, and also operation manager. So these are the peoples which you need to inform first, and then you have to go with the to open the tags or to open the locks and all. So there are so many things which is very important in lockout tagout systems, okay. So yes, protects workers from the unexpected powering to startup of the machineries or the equipment. It is very important. If you go with the lockout tagout systems, you need to inform to the HSE people as well as the senior electrical officers. So he must know about the unexpected powering or startup of the machineries, whether the machine is in under maintenance or in the servicing period. Then unexpected release of hazardous substances, or you can say the hazardous energy which is released from the electrical supply, okay. Then yes, when does LOTO needs to be used? LOTO, lockout tagout, needs to be utilized. An employer must either remove or bypass the machine guards, or bypass the wired electrical supply, okay. Safety devices resulting in the exposure to the hazards, and employee is required to place any safety part of the machine, okay, like in contact with the point of the operations and into a danger zone of the machineries, or the removal of the safety part, like the guard over there. If you remove that guard, it means that you are working in the danger operations. So always you have to put the guards, then you have to work with the proper electrical energy supply. You need to check the wires, there is any cuttings and all, the taping should be in a proper way, or you have to go with the commercial wirings, okay. If you are working in industries, always you have to use with the commercial wires, and it is very important the inspection should be done of that wire. Inspection is very important. Lockout tagout system is also one of the part of the inspection. One of the part of the inspection of the lockout tagout system is very important. While installing any kind of machineries, any connections, okay, whether the machine is under maintenance or under servicing, okay. Then yes, that needs to be employed over there. An employee is required to place any safety part of the machine in contact with the operation of the dangerous zone of the same machine. Then how the lockout is different related to the lockout and tagout. So what are the difference between lockout and tagout? So here we'll easily understand about the process, okay, which is application of secured lockout device on an emergency isolating device, which you need to isolate, like valve. There is different valves over there which you need to isolate it, okay. Switch of the main supplies and other things as per the established procedures. Whatever the procedure over there which is established in your company, you have to follow that procedures. Then can't be removed until maintenance complete. Yes, maintenance is going on, like the maintenance is under progress, so no need to go over there and they utilize the same machine which is already in maintenance. So let the maintenance finish first and then you have to use the same machine. There is the written tag over there, do not use under maintenance. That kind of tag which is put it on top of that machine. So once you go in the maintenance part, first you need to inform to the maintenance supervisor whether the machine is in under maintenance. The tag over there, do not use under maintenance. So that kind of tag which is put it on the machine or the part of that machine. So better first you need to inform to the maintenance supervisor the work is under progress or the maintenance completed. Once supervisor said that the maintenance of that machine is completed, now you can take machine and go and work. So there is the green tag, red tag, yellow tag. There are different tags over there. So first you need to ensure the tags and then you have to inform to the authorities as well, and then you need to take the machine for the working purpose. So that kind of systems which is deployed over there in your company, that kind of procedures, okay, so can't be removed until the maintenance should be completed. If energy isolation device is capable of being locked out, or it must be locked out unless the demonstration. Yes, if you are getting any kind of machine from the maintenance team, first you have to tell the maintenance supervisor to demonstrate whether the machine is working or not. If the machine is working in a proper way, in a suitable way, then only you have to take the machine from the maintenance team. Understood? Then yes, for the lockout, lockout you understand, and then we'll discuss about the tagout system. So applications of prominent warning tags on energy isolating devices instead of lockout device. Yes, it is very important. The warning signs, the warning issued by the HSE people or the HSE officers. It is very important if we are removing any kind of isolating devices. So first you need to lock out that device with the proper authorized people over there, whether they are present or not. HSE people, senior electricians, okay, supervisors, they should present over there, and then you have to remove that tag. At least one other method of the protecting personnel must be utilized during tagout. Other methods which you need to apply, like there are different systems over there, okay, the different kinds of system, different types of machineries which is used for the other method. So that kind of systems you also need to apply. Then employee involvement in lockout tagout system, how the employee involved in the work areas related to the lockout tagout systems. Okay, so authorized employees fully trained. Yes, the worker who is working over there, he should be fully trained. He should be fully trained, and he should know about the systems, like the permit system. So he must train, he must permitted from the HSE people, from the senior electrical main officers. Okay, so he must train about the same machine, whether he is know about the hazards of that machines. Okay, so he must train and permitted to apply lockout or tagout control measures of the same machine or the equipment. Then he must know how to perform with the equipment servicing and maintenance as well. So only the authorized people or the trained and competent, you can say the competent person only go over there, and he have to do each and everything related to the same. So that is very important. Only the trained and permitted person, that calls competent person. Competent person wants to go inside and he have to work. Okay, now we'll discuss about the affected employee. Affected employee, it means he is not fully trained. He is not fully trained to apply lockout tagout systems related to the control measures, because he may be the new person, he may be the new worker. He cannot be able to know each and everything related to the procedures. So it is very important. He is not fully trained because he is the affected. He is just joined in the company like 2-3 days. Okay. Operate machineries that he is affected by the maintenance or by the servicing being performed or in your work areas. Okay. Now we'll also discuss about shift changes. In shift changes, basically specific procedures shall be utilized during shift, or the personal changes to ensure the continuity of the lockout tagout systems related for the protection purpose. If the shift changes, yes, there is the big problem related to the shift changes. If the shift started changing, morning team hand over to the evening team, and evening team they wants to take over and they wants to start the work. At the same time, there is so many things which is related to handover takeover, as well as the responsibility of checking of each and every equipment which is under lockout or tagout systems. So if the shift changes, it is the worker's responsibility or the senior's responsibility to go inside and to work to check each and every equipment which is related to lockout or tagout as well. Then orderly transfer of lockout or tagout device protection between the outgoing and incoming workers. Outgoing, the people are leaving and the people are incoming. So it is related to the shift changing workers responsibility. So outgoing and incoming workers, to minimize exposure to the hazards, incoming employees check all locking systems. Yes, it is the responsibility of the incoming workers. The workers, they are coming in the evening time, so they have the responsibility to check all locking systems, whether it is underlocked, whether it is informed, whether it is written in the book. Okay, lockout tagout book is also over there. You need to write whatever the machine is under lockout systems or tagout system, and whatever the machine which is under maintenance or not. So that kind of systems which you need to apply and which you have to inform as well. Notify and retest all operating controls to verify energy is truly neutralized. So yes, again it is very important. That is what you need to retest all machineries, all the machines, whatever the machine which you are taking from the maintenance team. It is your responsibility to retest that machine, and then you have to take for the work. Now we'll also discuss about the emergency removal requirement. How the emergency removal requirement and what are the points over there at the time when you remove that electrical sources of the machinery. So that comes under emergency removal requirement. So if it becomes necessary to remove a lockout tagout that has been inadvertently been left by an employee, the following steps must be followed. Now here the employee, like the employee is, maybe he is in leave for 4 days, for 5 days, he cannot be able to report in the company. So then that time you need to remove that electrical sources or the machine from the energy sources in an emergency. So first you need to call that employee that whatever the machine is in the electrical zone or in the hazardous zone, so that you need to remove it out for the work purpose. So first you have to call it and then confirm, take the confirmation on the call only. Okay, so notify the person's supervisor. Yes, you need to notify the supervisor as well. Then ensure that the person is not on the premises. He is not on the premises, he might on the leave. Okay, then attempt to contact worker at home. You can contact via mobile phones, via telephonic conversation. Okay, then management and authorize that removal of locking and tagout according to the emergency removal procedures. So you have to go to the emergency removal procedures, whatever your company policy says at the time of emergency, how you have to remove that part. So you need to follow the emergency removal procedures. Then document the removal activity. Whatever the equipment which you removed, that you need to document. That you need to document in the book. Okay, when you removed it out, at what time. Okay, and what is the date as well. The last one is to notify the authorized employee prior to returning to the work. So once he wants to join again back, you need to inform the same to the same worker. So these are the things which is very important as per the lockout tagout systems. Whatever the energy sources, whatever the machines which is running under electrical energies, every energy sources, every electrical energy sources, machineries who is under whatever the machinery running under electrical energy sources, you need to isolate that part. Okay, so lockout tagout system is very important. If you are going inside the confined zones, the tagging systems or the lock over there, you need to again verify, and then you have to inform to the seniors, and then you need to apply LOTO systems. Understood?